Okay guys, in this stream I want to show you guys my project so far, and let me play my remix here. It is Don't Go by DJ Laila. I hope you guys like it. So yeah, here it is.
I feel the first drops of rain. Don't go. Don't go. 'Cause my heart's gonna go. Don't go. Don't go. Gotta follow my soul. Don't go, don't go, I see the shadow of time. You touch me of two sides in the sky. Don't go, baby, baby, don't go, baby, baby, don't go. 'Cause my heart's gonna go.
Yeah. So yeah, let me explain from the master. So on the master I put three plugin. First one is Wave Observer. It is oscilloscope plugin. So yeah, like what I did on the past. I use this plugin a lot on the master for my monitoring my project.
You die.
Yeah. Sorry, it is a little bit laggy. It is a little stuttering on the stream because all the stuff that I made here, it is on the MIDI. I'm not render any stuff, especially on the bass, on the not the spaces. Effects on the drop here. I want to test like how stable this DAW or DAW. As you can see, all the stuff here, it is still on the MIDI, because yeah, I want to test this software, this DAW. I heard that this DAW is pretty lightweight, so yeah, they are not lying. They say the truth. So yeah. So recently I bought this software. It is called Reaper. It is cost around $60. So yeah, I bought that. And then also on the plugin boutique, I also purchased this plugin. It is called Shaperbox. It is for my side chain. And on my Shaperbox here, I split the signal. You can see that there is low and mid and high, so they are apply the different LFO here, and I trigger the sidechain here using MIDI. You can see there is MIDI, so no more automatic automation thingy like the previous project. and also the signal. So I split the signal. So yeah, I guess that's pretty good. Oh yeah, let me talk the master first. After the oscilloscope, I also put a spectral analyzer. It is span. I'm not upgrade the until the latest version of span because I got no time. And as I tell you, I purchased the plugin on the plugin boutique, so they also give this plugin if you purchase anything from their website, so you can uh, they can give you a like a present, a gift. So this I choose this plugin because yeah, it is useful for the mastering. Yeah, it is not affecting like the whole maybe just a little just for the monitoring stuff. So we got big stereo field LRA. I don't know what is that. Bass dynamic range LUFS. Yeah, it is pretty good. And we got a mono. So if I turn this on, all the stuff that I made here uh, gonna when I play it, it is gonna play on the mono. So all the stuff they made all the stuff here into mono. So yeah, and L and R it is left for right. So we can monitoring what's going on the left or right. And then we got mid and side as well. The difference between mid and the mono here, I guess for the mid, all you can hear is the mid frequency. So let me put it on stereo field here.
You and I, we are
The peak, it is peaking, yeah, because I haven't put my ozone here. So yeah, that's why. So let me check the stereo field.
you.
This one for the side. So all you can hear is the side sounds, and this one is for the mid sound. So for the mono, the difference between mid and mono. So the mono is all the signal here. They will like a ocean imager here. They move this parameter all the way down, so all the signal will be mono. So yeah, that's the different. And we got filter as well. Let me turn this off and filter.
And I, we are two. Baby, baby, don't go, baby.
Yeah, it is pretty good. Yeah, I already explained about the shaper box here, and for the sidechain I also put another 3 plugin. The second one is the 3-band EQ. I automate the low, so it's gonna give you like a high pass filter. And also ozone imager. So I want all of my stuff here will be playing on the mono. It is just affecting on the build up stuff. Okay, that's all about the sidechain. Now we are going to the vocal. For the vocal here, we got the vocal chain. For the vocal chain vocal bass. For the vocal bass I use limiter, and we got also a reverb from Valhalla. And for the main vocal here I use Entropy EQ Plus. This plugin was free on Plugin Boutique. And yeah, I forgot that maybe the entropy stuff here that makes the sounds better, sounds different. I forgot how to use this plugin, to be honest. Yeah, but it is already give my vocal like a high end frequency here. It is pretty good. And Outlaw CM, it is vocal rider. It is free on the WA production website. And we got vocoder vocal here. We got the vocal dry. There is nothing. Also, I control the vocoder using the MIDI. And for the vocoder here, I use MIDI choir. And I put OTT and then Pancake for automatic panning. The next stuff is the delay. So for the delay here, I use a bunch of the effects here. For the first effects here, it is Outlaw CM. It is the same with the previous one. And then we got Crush here. Crush, it is distortion plugin. And then we got EQ, so it is make the vocal more like a sounds like a from the radio. Yeah, I also add the delay. Yeah, it is pretty good. And then Pancake. Yeah, I guess that's all for the here. It is nothing on the effects. Yeah, I don't put anything there. And next stuff is the mid instrument. For the okay. For the mid instrument here, I use a piano from Labs. And then I use this EQ. I just found something here, so I don't realize that this EQ can be mid-side EQ. So there is an option here, so you can set this EQ as a mid-side EQ. And what I just done here, I cut a little bit low end for the side. For the side, it is because the Labs plugin, it is clashing, so the correlation meter it is always hit this side. So without the mid side EQ, it sounds like it looks like this. It is more on this side. And with the mid side EQ, it is so yeah, maybe just a little bit. Yeah. Okay, it is the same with the harp, but the difference is I use saturator because it is sounds weak, and I use BBC Symphony harps, and I automate the volume here. It is because the reverb, I cannot control the reverb. Yeah. For the super saw here, I use T-Force Alpha Plus default preset default, and then I automate the cutoff filter here, and I use OTT, also mid-side EQ, and then I put this thing, my old sidechain plugin for the give it more movement. Yeah, so yeah, I don't render it as a sample, so I want to test this software, is it run smoothly or is it not. Yeah, I believe that the stream it is laggy because the CPU, but if I not streaming, this project runs smoothly and there is no any laggy at all. For the ARP here, just the same with my previous project. I use Tone Z and Finisher Micro for the low pass filter, and this one for the wet stuff. I use Things Texture, Valhalla for the reverb, and automatic pancake. Yeah, it is just the same with the previous project, so together it sounds like this. Yeah, it is pretty good. I also do the same thing with the hi-hat. So yeah, before we talk about the hi-hat, I want to talk about the basses here. So for the basses here, the bass bass, I only use this one from Wave R bass. It is a limiter for the low end bass, or maybe an enhancer. I guess it is a limiter. I put the ceiling on the minus 1.5. That's it. And for the wrist bass I use Vital, and for the cymbal also Vital here. My previous preset for the bass, wrist bass and sub bass. For the drum here, for the hi-hat, it is just a normal hi-hat. I put an EQ here because I want to make it more sounds like a lo-fi stuff. I don't need a lot frequency on the high frequency here, the top frequency. And we got this part, the wet part. It is using delay and automatic panning for panning left and right. So together it sounds like this. Yeah, it sounds more interesting. And we got clap and snap. The snap, it is from Lil Jon sound pack, my old sound pack from I was a kid. And for the kick here, I put a transient shaper. I use this plugin called Crack. It is from I don't know the developer, if I'm not wrong, it is Surround something. I don't surreal machine. Sorry. So I decrease the decrease or increase. I cannot see it. It is too small. I guess decrease this. Oh, I guess it is increase. Oh yes, it is increase. I increase the attack on +6. No, it is too much. 6. Yeah, and then decrease the sustain on -10. Also, they got a clip here, so I use the clip and the gain on 1 dB, and this one is for dry and wet. So yeah, the kicks are more punchy. I guess that is the simple drum. And moving on the this drum, I guess it is just the same. It is just I guess there is nothing I add here except for like a EQ on the clap. Yeah, because I layer there is a 3 clap. Yeah, this is a simple rhythm drum. Yeah, I love that. Oh, for the hi-hat here, I use vocal doubler, so it is sounds like a little bit more stereo. And for the dry and wet, I only apply 70% of the effects. Next one is the sound effects. These sound effects, just a normal stuff. Moving on, the drop. Oh, before we go to the drop, I want to explain this. I guess there is nothing special. Oh, yeah, the BG sound effects. I only apply the sidechain on the BG sound effects. So the difference between these sound effects and BG sound effects, it is just the same, but on the BG sound effects I sidechain it. So yeah, there is no sidechain on the sound effects, the normal sound effects here. And the last one on the drop. Yeah, on the drop we got a plug piece. So yeah, for the plug bass, no. Before we start talking about the plug bass, I want to explain about the drop bass here. We got a entropy EQ. I boost some frequency around here and there, and then I put a limiter. Okay, for the plug bass here, it is just the same. Oh no, it is not. I put the ozone imager to make it more stereo, spread the stereo, and I put the OTT. I use Vital for the bass, and I use this plugin. It is convolution reverb. So without the convolution reverb, it sounds like this. So with the convolution reverb, yeah, it is just the same with the plug 2 and plug 3. The difference is the chord that I use, and it is also the same with the WAP bass, but for the WAP bass I use mid-side EQ because I want to high pass the side frequency. And yeah, I use imager as well for the WAP bass. It sounds like this without the convolution reverb. Yeah, it sounds like a all rhythm stuff with the convolution reverb. Yeah, I don't use that much convolution reverb on WAP bass, so together it sounds like this. Yeah, sounds more beautiful, more interesting. And we got this. Yeah, it was from Vital preset. I forgot what preset that I use, and this stuff that was made using TAL vocoder. Yeah, if you my old viewer, you probably know how I made that. Probably. And this one, it is for build up, so it sounds like this. Yeah, it was made using Finisher Micro plugin. This, yeah, it was made using this plugin Monic. Yeah, from Monoplugs. And this plugin, I was experiment about the sound design, and I end up with this. I reverse it so it sounds more like a give a more energy. Oh, and this stuff. Yeah, together it sounds like this. Yeah. Oh, the crosshair. For the crosshair, I use EQ and a little bit distortion, so it sounds like came out from the radio. Yeah. Okay, so let's play from the drop.
Don't go.